veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Hello, hello. Hey guys, Jade, it's so good to see you. You're always missed. I'm just a little confuzzled, a little confused right now about the newest allegation. Way to play victim, Georgie Cat, aka Baldcatt. I hate to even call you Georgie Cat because it's weird. It's weird that you want to be known as John Yates' pet. But so, Baldcatt. The allegation, if y'all don't know, I struck Georgie Cat the other night when she was live because you know what she was doing for the third time in a row? She was stealing my content and playing it as I was live. And actually, Jules could have struck her too because she was doing it to back and forth to both of us. She would hop on my street, play it as I'm talking, then hop over to Jules, play it as she's talking, then hop over me and play it as I'm talking, then hop back. And she did that for 40-something minutes before I finally struck. But again, that's not the first time you did that, Baldcatt. You've done it multiple times. And then while you're doing it, you're like, oh, guys, I'm going to get struck. Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to get struck. If I get struck, guys, just know I love you. Ha, 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 ha. Mocking and laughing and daring someone to do it. The first time, I wouldn't have done it. If you had just done it one time, I was going to overlook it. But then you go and make an allegation that you're going to first, you're going to threaten, you're going to deplatform me for legitimately striking you. You're going to deplatform me as if you could. First off, and now her allegation, y'all, because she's got to be the victim in this. You know, you always say, see what the victim, see. You're acting like a fucking victim as if you weren't doing exactly what I struck you for, playing my content as I was live. How are you turning it around on me? The fucking weird shit y'all come up with, but I digress. So I did strike her. She is down for a week because she's playing. And again, she did it multiple times, and I was fed up. I was fed up. I'm not gonna let y'all snipe my streams. I don't care what you think about it. I don't care how mad you get. I'm not gonna let you do it. But to get around it and to make it look like you're the victim in it, you claim I only struck you to get your private information to dox you. First off, I don't need to dox you. Jules already doxed you. Everybody knows your name and your location, Baldcatt. Jules doxed you how many times? I don't give a daggum your name, where you're at, none of that. I don't care. I don't care. But you claim that I did that to get your private information. But funny, because I remember when I was live yesterday, Right. She deletes all her videos. She's trying to get me to platform because she says I'm struck her to get her private information to dox her. Like I dox people all the time. Okay, I'm not the one in your group that doxes people. Your group, we know the people in your group that uses strikes to dox people. We know the person in your group that uses a copyright strike system to dox information and locations, and she's been proven to do it time and time again, which is why YouTube said I can use an address where I still get mailed to, by the way, to get around giving my information to that psychopath, because I already proved to YouTube that she's a known doxer and that she uses the strike system to dox people. So you could try to report me for that too. I already got permission from YouTube a long, long time ago. I'm a survivor of violent crimes. I am allowed to use an alternate address. As long as I still get mailed there, I'm allowed to do it. But you even bitching about that at all, stalker. Like you don't have the address already doxed it before. So shut up. But you claim that, well, guess what? I reached out to YouTube and I told them about what you're threatening me with and letting them know that I have no intentions of doxing this person. I don't care anything about her private information, never alluded to wanting her private information, never threatened to get her private information. I don't care like that. I just don't want you stealing my content as I'm live. That is an a-hole thing to do. And who makes you think that you're special above anybody else? Anytime one of y'all try to do that, I'm going to strike you. You're not allowed to do that. It's against TOS. You're stealing. Right. She's given out the private information more than once. More than once. You got all ballsy and like, oh, y'all, I'm playing to see how she lied. Y'all think she's going to strike me? And then I struck you like, oh, why did she strike me? Shut up. But you claimed that when yesterday in my live, I was only live for 20 minutes. You only got 20 minutes to sit your ass down and listen, Baldcatt. I was live for 20 minutes, and I even said in that, I don't mind removing the strike as long as you reached out to me and let me know that you are deleting the streams where you're stealing my content as I'm live, that I'll remove the strike because I didn't even want to do that in the first place. I just can't allow you to steal my stuff while I'm live and then, give you some special treatment when you're a big a-hole yourself. It's not even about that. You're stealing my stuff as I'm live. Anyone's allowed to strike in that moment. You didn't go back 30 minutes or wait till I was done. No, you did it as is. The way you try to twist that around is fucking phenomenal. But show any time that I've struck someone in the past and used that information to dox them. Just once. I've been on YouTube getting close to 4 years. Show one time that I've done that. I've never used a strike system to get someone's private information to dox them. Hey, Miss Diane. Hey, Cindy. And they're like, oh, yeah, see what she's using the strikes. I mean, you're just all agreeing with it. That's fact. That is not fact. I don't give a fuck about Baldcatt, who she is, where she lives, nothing. If I wanted to know it, people have it. I don't care like that, Baldcatt. The issue was you still in it. And again, you didn't just do it once. You did it multiple times. I could even give you the benefit of the doubt and be like, maybe she thought that. I would understand if I struck you for nothing, that you weren't doing anything wrong and I struck you and you thought, or I was threatening beforehand, I'm going to get your information. What happened is I struck Georgie Cat, Baldcatt, because she was playing my live stream as it was happening, going back between me and Jules as we were both live and playing my shit. And she did it multiple times in a row. I didn't strike her the other times, but I finally did it. After 40 minutes of her doing it, I got fed up and I finally struck her because you can't do that. And now she's claiming I only did it to get her private information to dox her and to put her in harm's way and that she's going to deplatform me and report me. It's pretty dumb. It's going to be pretty hard to prove that, though, Georgie Cat, Baldcatt, when I haven't done any of the things you're accusing. You can't just run to YouTube and be like, she's trying to dox me with the strike when I haven't done anything with it. I haven't done anything. Like I said, how does that make sense when I was live yesterday saying I wouldn't run removing it to where you don't even have to do a counter strike? Here's the thing. You don't get someone's private information unless they try to fight the strike. That's first off. She hasn't tried to fight it. So if I wanted to get that, I would make you fight the strike. But instead, I was live yesterday and say, if you want me to remove it, I don't mind. Just send me an email. Let's talk about it. Show me proof you're going to delete the streams. Or give me something that's you saying, you're writing, that you're going to not do that anymore and you're going to delete the streams where you did do that, and I'll remove it. That's what I said yesterday, but then you go 45 minutes ago, maybe an hour now, and say, oh, she's trying to get my information to dox me. The freaking audacity. So, no, you're a fucking liar. Right. I mean, but her saying, oh, I hate to deplatform people using strikes to get information like your friends do. Like your friends do. Your friend who's all up in a huff and puff because she can't get new information that she's already fucking got. But she has used many times past putting the strike stuff, the emails up on her screen to dox information pertaining to me. Like she's done. Like I said, in all my time, I have not done that. In all my time, not done that. Muds, I have all of Muds' information. I've never doxed her information. Besides her first name. I've never doxed her other information. Her apartment, where she lives, her street, her nothing. And I've known that for a long time. So, no, that's not something I do. I've never even doxed Stalker. So if I'm not going to do it to Stalker, why would I do it to you? Like I said, way to twist it around and act like you're a victim. Congratulations. I didn't know that could be done when considering you were stealing from me. Considering you were fucking me over. Oh, they don't care in this community. But they all find out eventually. I just don't get how y'all convince yourself of the shit y'all say. But like I said, I reached out to YouTube myself and let them know what you were threatening me with and sent them the screenshot and told them that you were threatening to deplatform me, report me for things I'm not even fucking doing. Like I said, it's going to be pretty hard. Yeah, on her community tab. It's going to be pretty hard to prove that, Georgie Cat, when I've never once said I wanted your information. Not one fucking time. It is stealing. You can't play someone's live as their live. It is stealing. Not in the moment. You have to go back 30 minutes. You can't do it as it's happening. And that's what she was doing. That is against TOS. Absolutely against TOS. Because that prevents the content creator from making money and getting views from their own work. Like, that's against TOS. The whole community knows it too. And she even knows it. Like I said, she was talking shit throughout. Like, y'all think she was going to strike me? Oh, guys, she strikes me. I love you guys. See you later. And then shocked when it happens. She was saying I struck her falsely to get her information so I could dox her on YouTube. News to me. Like I said, news to me that you even think I care to that level, Georgie Cat. But again, I asked you yesterday, if you want to reach out to me and agree that you won't do that anymore, and you'll take down the streams where you were doing that, I'll remove it. But you met it with, I'm going to deplatform you. I'm going to tell YouTube you're trying to dox me. So offers off the fucking table. Forget it. That's what I get for trying to be nice and be considerate and have some empathy and sympathy. That's what I get. She was talking shit through the whole fucking thing. No. She was doing it as I was live. She did it the other day too. I got the email when I was live still, and she was doing it then. And I didn't strike then. That's your opinion. That is your opinion. I know you're one of their kiss ass, so good luck. It is rude as hell. And she did it because her little buddy can't do it. And she knew she was risking her channel doing it. Like I said, she was doing it to Jules too. I mean, like I said, Baldcatt, show one time where I threatened to get your information and put it out. One time. Show one time where I said, oh, I wonder where Baldcatt's at. I wonder what Baldcatt's name is. I don't care. You've been a pain in my ass for years, and I've never cared to that level. Like I said, you watch everything else I do, but you can't listen to 20 minutes of a live stream where I'm telling you, hey, if you want to, let's agree to disagree or whatever, but take down the streams where you're stealing my shit, and I'll remove it. It was an asshole move to do. And again, it wasn't the first time. You did it multiple times. So if I wanted to, I could have done it then. But I was like, maybe she's just doing it one time. Maybe she'll stop. You kept going. So don't know what to tell you. Don't play someone's content as it's happening. Yeah, the bee is the one that has interest in doxing her. I've never cared, Baldcatt. In fact, when the bee was doxing you, I felt bad for you and said she shouldn't be doing that. But then you want to turn around and be like, oh, Sewell wants my information and dox me? How do you even convince yourself of that shit? Or are you just running with whatever your friends tell you because they have an agenda? Honest to God. I mean, people want to piss me off all the time and constantly do it. They know I don't play about my content, but they want to constantly do it, and they piss them on when after I give warnings that I even said the other day that I know someone's sniping my live, and if I were you, I would stop doing that, or I'm going to strike you. And do you think she listened? Do you think she stopped? No, she kept going for another hour. I still didn't strike. So don't sit here and try to act victim now, because if I finally did something about it. Have an issue with her like that. That's what I don't get. I don't even have a hate for her like that. I even said yesterday, I don't care if she commentates on my live, just don't do it as I'm live. Don't do it in the moment I'm live without going back 30 minutes. Like, just wait a minute. Wait till I end the stream. I mean, God almighty. But no. So it comes as a shock because I didn't even want to do it. And I actually said yesterday, I feel bad for doing it all, but I can't just allow her to do that all the time. She's done it multiple times. So, whatever. Hey, Muggsy, good to see you. I'm just irritated by it. And I'm not even going to say something else I saw that I'm irritated by, but I'll leave it alone. I'll handle the other issue I have privately with said person because I don't understand. Like I said, Georgie Cat. You can put whatever. How about this, Georgie Cat? Put whatever information you want on the counter-strike, on your appeal, whatever information. It's not going to matter to me. I'm not going to care. That's how much I don't care about where you're at and who you are and all that jazz. Like I said, the bees doxed you how long ago? I don't care like that. Hello, Crystal. So I just wanted to address that. I do plan to be live later on today to do some commentary. But guess what? It won't be someone as their live. I won't do that. Not without going back 30 minutes. But I'm just irritated. By the way, Cindy, I watched your members only, and girl, I didn't know we had that kind of stuff in common. That shit was heartbreaking, girl. But I'm gonna get back to my day. They act like you're so known doctor or something. Most of her chat's full of doctors, so like what? I won't even sit here and say I've never doxed in the past. I have doxed a name in the past. I shouldn't have. Miss Terry time, I showed a picture of her house that was like 10 years old, which an address she was giving out all the time, mind you. But she was going to the resort my parents lived at and taking pictures in front of the sign, doxing where my parents were at. So I was like, you want to dox? Let's fucking dox. And then I showed a picture of her house like from 10 years ago, where it doesn't even look like the same house. I will tell you, I did do that like 3 years ago. I've done that, and I maybe used a given out name before, but an address, no, I don't give out addresses. Besides, like I said, the Terry time was the closest thing I did. She is lying and being very dramatic. Like I said, what proof do you have, Georgie Cat, that that's my intention? Anything I said that makes you think that? I don't even know. Like I said, are you really believing that, or are you being told that? I can't find it anymore, honestly. I tried to find it a minute ago, and I can't find it. The only reason I saw it a minute ago because I was just scrolling through YouTube and it popped up as a community tab, and I was like, what the fuck is this about? Because normally when people tag me and shit, I don't pay attention. So 7-Eleven, stop tagging me and shit. I don't look at my tags. So knock it off. I don't need your attention. I don't want your attention. Every time y'all tag me, I just push ignore. So whatever. Yeah, I can't find it. Can someone take a screenshot and send it? Yeah, I can't find her new community tab. Can y'all maybe just word it like kind of what she said? Or is it the same one saying that I'm trying to get her information to dox her? Because I read that one. That's what made me go live. After I contacted YouTube support and let them know what I was being threatened with, and to let them know I have no intentions of getting this lady's information to put it out. And never alluded I was going to either. That is a blatant allegation and accusation with no basis to it. Me too, Cindy. Me too. I know I hate to go, but I'm busy. Baldcatt. Like I said, I hated to even do it because she's not even a big a-hole like everybody else, but you've done it. If you weren't still in like doing it as I was live multiple times, I wouldn't have cared. If you want to commentate on it, commentate it. Like I said, as long as you cover my artwork, because it is copywritten. Oh, she has a backup. Oh, well, if y'all see her go live and continue to steal my stuff, let me know. So you're ban evading, Georgie Cat? That's smart. That's the community, how smart that is. But here's the thing. Anybody that's stealing my shit, people let me know. They send me the link. They send me the screenshot if my artwork's up there, so I have the proof. I have the emails that prove you were doing it as I was live, playing it as I was live. So I don't know what you expect. Just don't do it. Yeah, I can't see it. Can anybody maybe let me know what she supposedly said? I mean, what account? Let me see. Maybe it's under. No, I still can't find it. Like I said, it's a miracle when it even popped up at all because I'm not subbed to the lady. And the only time I see stuff, it randomly pops up. You know, the algorithm puts it on my page. That's the only time I see that stuff. Same with 7-Eleven. I'm not a sub to her channel. I don't pay attention to her channel very much. But every once in a while, it'll just pop up on my page, like on my algorithm. And then I'm like, oh, okay. 1 second, y'all. Okay, she says she's got time since to prove you're only striking her to dox her. Where? Where did I ever say anything about wanting to dox you? Make it make sense. Let me see. So I spoke to YouTube and they said, as long as I'm not doing it, there's nothing you can do about it. So enjoy. All I see is one about, I cannot believe you would strike me to dox me and get my information, 4 exclamation points. I have been investigating this and I have timestamps in progress. Content creators, please watch. This is really happening. I hate to be the one to deplatform anyone. ... This is awful. In the video she shared, says abusing YouTube copyright and TOS. And the description says here on YouTube, there's one thing that we can all agree on. Abusing the copyright system is bad. But abusing it in order to acquire the personal information of someone who hurt you, blah, 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 blah. Can't even see the rest of it. Can't even see the rest of it. So, that's not what I did. You got the timestamp? You want that information? I would like to see it. Like I said, y'all, I went live yesterday before she made the allegation. I don't mind removing it if she'll just agree to not do that anymore and take down the streams where she was doing that. Right. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't get her. I don't get it. I don't even talk about Baldcatt, but she's steadily been running her mouth about me for how long? But she thinks I'm that interested in her that I want her information. Right. Well, she did it because her friends couldn't do it. They didn't want to risk their channel. So she took on she's like, I'll do it. I'll risk my channel to do such a thing. Y'all, while she was live, she was daring me to strike her and laughing that if I struck her, she's going to go down and ha ha ha, I'll see you guys later. And she was going to strike me, y'all, and steal her content while she's live, running her fucking mouth. They would. They absolutely would. If someone was live, this whole fucking community does it. This whole fucking community does it. If someone's live and then the other person goes live and plays it as it's happening, guess what? They're like, I'm going to strike you. And they do it. But because your friends in your chat claiming that I falsely struck her, I falsely struck you, but it's my copyrighted work, and she put it up as is. And y'all can sit here and say all you want. See, it was twisting the rules to TOS. TOS blatantly says you cannot put up the entirety of someone's original content and the original work. You can't. So you can't play someone's entire stream. You can't show someone's entire copyrighted image. You can't do that. That is a strike. I've been very vocal about copywriting my shit, and I'm going to strike. And I've given so many warnings over the years for people to stop doing that. I'm going to do something about it. And it took over a year of warning someone before I finally started doing it. And now everybody's got a fucking issue with it. They absolutely freaking would. Like I said, so Georgie Cat, good luck to you. Like I said, I rescind my offer to remove this strike if you'll just agree to stop doing that. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not willing. Like I said, I got an email the other day when you were doing it, and they were warning me, you're being sniped right now. They're playing it as you're talking. And I was like, and I didn't do a strike. Let me read it to you. Hold on. Let me tell you when I got it. One second. Oh, wait, that's the wrong email. One second. There it is. The title is Live Stream Sniped. You're being streamed as you're live. Here's a link. She'll delete the live after, I'm sure. And I have the link, and I could have struck it then, and I didn't. And that was August 27th at 11:25 while I was still live. 11:25. Georgie was streaming you. I started recording it immediately. So, Georgie, if you want to sit here and argue that you aren't doing that, go ahead. But it's recorded. The proof is recorded. Oh, I don't know if she did. I don't really try to pay attention to that idiot too much. She makes my stomach turn. Yeah, well, Jules knows to go back 30 minutes. Like, hate Jules, and I hate Jules. But she knows you can't do it as is. She knows you have to go back 30 minutes. You can't play it in the moment. You can't play it 2 minutes behind. You have to go back. Yeah, well, I've been giving them strikes on Rumble too. Cooch has one more time doing it before they take her channel, they said. She's not even that big of a threat, y'all. She's not even that big of a threat. I'm not gonna allow anyone to steal my stuff while I'm live to take income from me. Because when you do that, you're stopping someone's ability to make money off their own work. Her race is doxing chat members. What? Hey, allegedly, how are you? It is. It's going to be fair game. And if I were to play someone's live while they're live and not go back 30 minutes, it'd be fair game for me too. And guess what? That would be my fucking fault. That would be my fault. I refuse to play anyone's live unless I could go back 30 minutes. Oh, William. Yeah, that is true. She is friends with William, the man who says the F slurs, the man who makes fun of someone's deceased child, the man who shows his pecker to everyone, to a group full of women against their wishes. That person that she wants in her chat so much that she, oh, William, it's so good to see you. While y'all pissing him on about other people. They all allow William in there. All of them do it. They also allow Spitter Girl in there when Spitter Girl was purposely saying shit to Kendra to try to push her over the edge too, while claiming that they felt bad for Kendra. Sure, you did. That's why you have Spitter Girl in there who went in Kendra's and was talking shit to Kendra about her kids, her parents, her S life, her flaws, her diagnosis, all of that shit. She went in there and doing that when Kendra was already crying, but you go ahead and say you have sympathy for Kendra in the moment. A lot of old mods are, look, a lot of people have let me down and really show their ass and really proved how fake they were. It is what it is. All because me and Cooch fell out when they could seem to forget why me and Cooch fell out. Seem to forget. Like I said, what did I do to Cooch? Tell me what I've done to Cooch that warrants her hate for me. I'll be waiting. She's only mad about the Muzz situation, and she was mad I talked to Real. That is it. That's all I've done to Cooch. When Cooch and Muzz fell out, we still hung out with Muzz. And then when I got rid of Muzz, Cooch came back around, but then I started talking to Real, and she was about how shitty of a person I was to speak to Real because Real did this, and this, when she's done just as much. You are so far behind. No F's given. You are so far behind. Very far behind. If that's what you think is happening, you should catch up. You should pay, maybe devote a weekend to catch up on all that shit. Yeah, well, Cooch is really playing around with her channel, not for me, but with someone else. I mean, she's really risking it, but that's not my business. Y'all, the reason me and Cooch fell out is because I started talking to Real. That's it. To my knowledge, that's all. That's what she was mad over. I remember something else. So what else she was mad at is when I had that recorded phone call with Muzz where Muzz was talking all that shit about everyone. I know Baldcatt has been doxxed multiple times, but not by me. When Muzz was on that phone call and I recorded it, I had reached out to everyone that Muzz talked about and said, we're going to go to a private StreamYard. Here's a link. That way we can all listen to it together and y'all can hear exactly what she said. So you know what information she's putting out there about y'all. So we all went to a private StreamYard. Well, Cooch was already in with Stalker and Momo and all them. She had already been hanging out with them for a hot minute at that point. So I was like, I don't want Cooch in there because I don't trust her to listen to all that other information about everybody else or to listen to what we have to say about it in my private StreamYard. So do me a favor. Here's the link to the recording. Give that to Cooch so she knows, she's aware too what Muzz said about her. And me and Cooch were not even we're not even cool really at this point, but we were cordial but not friends. So I said, give this link to Cooch so she can listen to it because she has the right to know what Muzz is saying about her. Now, that was a month before I went live and played it. And before I went live and played it, all her mods that are now in Cooch's stream now that used to be a part of my channel, all the mods asked me to go live and play the phone call. I had messaged the mods and said, I just want to make sure that everyone that's talked about in that phone call, that they're on board with me doing this because Muzz is giving out private information and I don't want to play any of it unless everybody's comfortable with it. I was told that everybody was on board with me playing it. So I went live and played it, and here comes Cooch inside. Really, you couldn't let me listen to this first? I was like, I thought you had listened to it. I gave the link out. I tried to give it to you. And then I was like, do you want me to just skip over the parts about you, Cooch? No, just play it. I want to listen to it. I was like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Just play it. I want to listen to it. So then I played it. Then she starts bitching and runs her mouth about me. How dare I play it? Yes, I'm the one that. Yeah, it's on my videos. It's on my videos. It's if you go to my channel and go to videos, it'll say phone call with Muzz. And Muzz talked all this shit about everybody. And it's funny that all the people that run their mouth about me now are the people that I was fighting your battles against Muzz. I was having your back against Muzz. And I took a lot of fucking heat. I got struck multiple times just to do that, to defend my friends. But now they want to talk all this shit about me. What? Oh, well, there's that. But news to me. Why was she even looking at y'all? By the way, I don't have an Amazon wish list. I want to make that clear. That's not an Amazon wish list. That is a Amazon affiliate link. So it takes you to a storefront, and the things that I bought or the things that I think could be interesting to the community, I put links on it. And if you buy it, then I could get a commission off of it. I didn't buy a lot of those things on there. It's just things that this community seems to need, like a red t-shirt, pink hair dye. That was just being shady. But let's see, a wig for stalkers so she doesn't pay $500 for extensions, shit like that. That stuff I didn't buy. That's just stuff I put on there. It's like, here, y'all want to buy something? Y'all want to look at this wish list? I mean, this storefront so much. Here's something you actually need. But everything else, no, a lot of it is just to get commission. Those are not wish lists, to be clear. I don't have an Amazon wish list. Never have. Right. She said about 10 times, please play it, Siwa, please play it. I even said, Cooch, I'll skip over your part where Mus talks about you, and I'll send you the email, the link in an email. That way you can listen to it privately and then decide if you want it aired out on YouTube, or do you want me just keep it off of YouTube? And she still said, no, I don't want the link. I want you to play it in the live stream. So everybody most people witnessed that go on. But I would love to know from Cooch what else I did, because when everybody was doxing our information, I'm the only one. They're the only creator that said we should not be doing that. On this side, at least. When everybody was doxing Cooch and her apartment and showing the pictures and all that, I'm the one that said nobody should be doing that. But you know what Cooch did in return? Put out their city and state tied to me. So there's no winning with Cooch. You just can't win with her. I tried, but apparently nobody else really, not nobody else, but apparently a lot of my ex-mod didn't appreciate it. Oh no, I know that y'all start saying, like I said, I'm just letting y'all know it wasn't an Amazon wish list. Yeah, she's been running her mouth about me for a long time, and I've never done anything to that lady. Yep, Cooch had a tantrum about how dare she play that phone call when I give her 10 times to say skip over it, play it later, don't play it at all, anything. And she insisted I play it. When I played it, then she threw a fit. And then she got mad that I talked to Real about Muzz when it wasn't about Cooch, it was about Muzz. She got mad about how dare I talk to Real after the things he said about her mom. It's just, so I've been on her hit list for a long time. Yeah, I consider them friends too, but they sure are being really evil lately. They've been really fucked up and evil lately, Shiloh. They've been participating in a lot of foul things. Like the things they were mad about what Muzz was doing to them, they now participate in for me, towards me. Don't talk about my children's health, and then they participate in people talking about my children's health. Don't do doxing, then they participate in doxing. Don't talk about someone's DV, and then they participate in that. You know what I mean? So, like, fake as hell. What? Oh, that is true. That is true. I mean, even I just said the other day, if she wants the proof that Mus shared her DMs, send me an email. I'll send it to you, because I feel like if she wants the proof, she has a right to it. But that just gets more shit talking, so I can't win with none of it. So I don't even bother. Oh, I shouldn't even bother. She absolutely did. She absolutely did. Yeah, and I don't blame you, Miss Shala. I do not blame you whatsoever. Well, I thought she had a semblance of a soul in her when she said, see what's been making me think about it? I think I'm going to change my YouTube channel name to something else, because I don't want to be evil. I don't want to be an a-hole. I don't want to take personal digs at anyone. So I might change my name. And then all her friends would run in there. No, don't change your name. Leave it. F them, F them, F them. And then she just kept it as what she did. She had deleted her channel at one time, or removed it, because she was going to switch it from Georgie to something else. And then her friends begged her not to, so she brought it right back and just kept it. God forbid she have a semblance of a soul. Yeah, Cooch shared Rakin's DMs the day after Rakin and I were live, and we were talking about her mental health struggling because of the shit that was being done. Yeah. That's the levels that's the level Cooch wants to go on people who are having a weak moment. But when she had a weak moment, everybody had sympathy and wanted to be there for her. No, she can't. Hell, even the people pissing them on about the group chat. Do you know how many times they shared my DMs between me and my mods when I was having talking to one of my mods about me having thoughts of hurting myself, even though I said I would never do it. But I was like, I'm really struggling. I don't know how much longer I could fight off these feelings. I think I'm going to go seek treatment because I can't handle much more. And that's when T. Lynn put up DW's picture and was laughing and mocking and saying, oh, she sure knows how to pick them, that type of shit. I told one of my closest friends and mods about it. And those are the DMs that they give to Stalker and Momo to read out loud and make fun of. So, yeah, the sympathy, I mean, they're just mad they're finally getting a taste of it. She sure did. She sure did. Yeah, she said she was going to change it, and then she didn't because her friends didn't want her to because they wanted to keep that dig at John knowing it was upsetting. But whatever. They were horrendous in that group chat. And let me talk to 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, you're like, y'all didn't care about our mental health when you're reading the group chats. Honey, nobody was focusing on y'all's private information in the group chats. We were focusing on all the shit y'all were doing to us and the plotting you did against us. And not one time in those group messages where y'all talking about having struggles with wanting to hurt yourself. Not that I remember anyways. That, like, you're trying to compare that to us knowing you were having thoughts of wanting to harm yourself and then using that time to go at you harder. That's not, and you're comparing that to what y'all did to Rakin and me saying y'all are fucked up for doing that to Rakin. Why are you even comparing the two? You're talking about group chats that go back a year versus you waiting in the moment that Rakin's breaking and then wanting to use that moment to go hard at her. Yeah, I can't stand her. So, I mean, to me, she's a lost cause. Hey, Geneva, I don't know if I said hi yet. The group chat was fucked up. Like I said, nobody gave a damn about private information and wanting to know secrets about their life. I give no care about that type of shit. The only goal of the group chat was to see all the foul shit they were doing to all of us collectively as a group. And plotting and planning all this shit to fuck with everybody's real life. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have read any of y'all's private information. I would have only read the stuff that had to do with y'all taking digs and going real life on people. Anything else, I wouldn't have cared about. Right? What a weirdo. What a weirdo. I don't even know what to say about that woman. No, she didn't. She's running her mouth quite a bit. I know they're not, and they're not sorry, and they're probably still doing it to this moment. Let's not forget 7-Eleven photoshopped my son's image with Stalker's daughter, and they went on a members only and showed the image, and she's like, I blocked out your son's face. Again, you're missing the fucking point. Why'd you even do it? Why do you have images of my son? Why are you putting images of my son with my enemy? Why the fuck are you doing that? Like, you missed the whole fucking point. That's weird. That's fucking weird. And it proves you're still doing real life shit to people. And it proves kids are not off limits to you. It doesn't. Yeah, they're totally two different situations. Yeah, Rakin was really going through it. And they're like, oh, so she did it for sympathy like she does it all the time. No, she's never done that before. What kids pick did I dox? I didn't dox a kid. I didn't dox anybody's kid. A picture of someone's kid, I didn't. The only thing they could say anything is when I showed that Stalker's daughter was reaching out to me on TikTok, threatening me, and I had to prove it was her, but I still blocked out the picture. I put marks through the picture so he couldn't see the whole thing. And I blocked out the account name as well. It said, this account is not a secret, but that wasn't the handle to that account. The handle of the account was something different. Now that part got blocked out, but this account is not a secret was not going to take you to her page. But that's about it. She's blaming me for what John did. I have no involvement with John showing anybody's pictures. None. When John was showing pictures of Cooch and her whole family, I had no parts in it. When John was showing pictures of Stalker's daughter, I had no parts in it. I won't. Like I said, 7-Eleven, you want to play that? Let me blame you for everything Stalker's done. So 7-Eleven called CPS on me, guys. 7-Eleven incited everybody to call CPS on me more than once. 7-Eleven called the game warden on me trying to get me arrested for doing nothing fucking wrong. Because, again, I know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't do nothing illegal. But 7-Eleven did that. She didn't actually do it. Stalker did, but, it just because she talks to her, I'm going to put all the blame on her to justify me going real life on her. Later I'm going to show pictures of 7-Eleven's kids and hey, well, that's what you get. You participate. You talk to someone who also did it. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't show where I participated when John did it to Cooch or when John did it to Stalker, showing pictures of her kid. I never participated in it. I wasn't in chat. I wasn't on panel. Nothing. Right. I mean, seriously. Seriously, their arguments go out the freaking window to me. Like I said, we can all agree to disagree on. Like I said, my issue with 7-Eleven is she had pictures of my son. She has my son's picture saved to her devices. She has the picture saved to her overlay on her YouTube now, and that she did a members only to show the images. And they said, I don't give a fuck. You blocked out his face. You shouldn't be doing it. Like I said in my other stream, why don't I get pictures of your kids and let me Photoshop them with John? And then say, oh, well, I did it on members only. Stop bitching. Or I blocked out a little bit of the face, so get over it. No, you'd be pissed off too. Stop using my kids to fucking try to attack me. Oh, it doesn't. No, they just do it. They just get worse. I was never up there with that. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. I was not up there when people were getting doxxed. Show proof, 7-Eleven, that I was up on John's channel when he was going at Cooch's whole family, or even in the chat, because I wasn't in chat either. I didn't participate. You want to talk about the FOIAs that were read? I did in that. Wonder why. But if you had listened to the members only that we did before that, I'm the one that told John and everybody else we should not read the kids' names. I don't care how old they are. Don't read the names. Do you think I get that same benefit of the doubt? Do you think Stalker gives a fuck when I say, please don't use my son's name? Do you think she gives a fuck about that? Nope. Has she ever give a fuck about using names that are private information? Nope. But even though she was doing that, I still said, let's not read the kids' names. I don't care how old they are. That is true. That is true. Right? No, I will say the only thing I did was by accident where I was showing DMs one time between us, and I thought I had taken it off the screen, like I was screen sharing, and I thought I'd take it off the screen, and I was skipping through my photos and be like, I don't want to show that. I don't want to show that. Oh, can't show that either. And then before in the stream, while I was live, they're like, see what Momo's showing pictures of your kids or whatever. And I'm like, why the fuck is she doing that? They're like, because she said you showed her pictures. Like, no, the hell I didn't. When I had to go back into the stream, I went back, rewatched it, and saw that when I thought I wasn't screen sharing, it was sharing. So I took it down immediately, went live again, issued an apology. I deleted the whole stream because I was not trying to do that. That was a complete fucking accident, but I still regret it to this day. That was a big fuck up. And it was because of that situation, I went through and I deleted any pictures of people's family, or I edited and blocked out all the pictures of their faces and stuff because I never want that to happen again. But I'm telling you what I did. I tell you where I fucked up. Oh, right. They don't give a fuck about it. They've all participated and going at us when we've been at our lowest more than once. But I'll tell this. If 7-Eleven or anybody went live and was crying, saying how they were struggling so hard with their mental health, I would back the F off. Hell, I backed off when Jules threw her fit after she blew everything up. And then she deleted her channel and left crying. When I went live that whole week she was gone, I was like, I don't want to even focus on that. I just hope she's okay. Me and Sophie both were like, we hope she's okay. We're not even going to talk about it. Well, Sophie really had her back, honestly. But that whole week I was gone, that she was gone, I didn't keep hammering into the girl, trying to push her further and further. And I was mad as hell at her at that point. I know. But I was only going to go live for a minute, y'all. I just wanted to say, Georgie Cat, I don't give a damn about your information. You could counter it with fake information all you want, for all I care. I don't need your information. I tried to give you an offer to send me an email and we'll talk about it and work out me removing the strike. But with your newest allegation and your plan to deplatform me over rightfully striking you, no longer will I give you that offer. But to reiterate, I don't want your information. Never have. Do you know how low on the totem pole you are for the shit I have on my agenda? You are so fucking low, you don't even exist on it. You only got my attention because you were sniping me. That's it. If you weren't doing that, I wouldn't give fuck one way. You should know that, because for the whole few months you've been running your mouth about me, I haven't been responding to you. Yeah, she does say that, but it's not true. That's not true, y'all. Y'all know that. But I plan to go live later on tonight. I plan to, if I'm not too pissed off, because I'm pretty pissed off right now. I do plan to go live and do some commentary about when when Jules said that she did not make Drazo turn on me, and she's not the reason he went live running his mouth about me. How about we play the stream, Jules, again, where that what led up to that, since you want to deny that shit. I have owned my shit. I made a lot of mistakes. I'll continue to make mistakes. I will continue to have to make apologies. I will continue learning about messing things up, and I will continue doing that. Like, I'm not trying to, but I will continue to make mistakes. It just happens. Like, we don't know everything out the gate. YouTube was never a goal for me, ever. It just happened. But my goal is never to intentionally try to hurt someone, ruin their life, or anything. Even though they say, oh, she's trying to ruin so-and-so's life. No, I want to be left alone by so-and-so. I just want to be left alone. It's that simple. I don't want any interaction. That's why I have her blocked on everything in every way. There's a reason she keeps making accounts to reach out to me, and I keep blocking them. I don't want an interaction with that individual. I want her to act like I don't exist, and vice versa. I'll do the same. I would gladly do the same. I don't have an issue doing that. But outside of that, like, I also call bullshit when they say Ray could put up herself on Reddit so she could show group DMs. That's news to me. Y'all Breaking wouldn't even done that shit if they didn't go on their whole doxing spree of her and all that. Like, they kept pushing Rakin and pushing Rakin and pushing Rakin, and she finally like, let's tell the truth about you then. Y'all want to accuse me of doing this, and this? Let's show the proof. And then they threw their fit like they haven't done it 1,000 times. Like I said, DMs, group messages, they've shown it. They started showing DMs between me and my mods years ago. And I mean years ago. They started showing DMs between me and my mods who were friends with me at the time. And about private stuff, personal stuff. They didn't skip over any of it. So I don't have no sympathy in that regard. Like I said, I don't care about their private life information that was in those group chat, and I didn't focus on it. There's nothing I learned from that group chat that I think about now besides the shit they were doing to me. That's it. Well, see, I don't even know how it all led up to that, honestly. And right, Baldcatt knows I will respond. That's what I don't get. She digs and digs and digs and digs and digs at me, knowing that I defend myself, knowing that I don't have an issue coming on here and addressing things that are being said about me, but I haven't done it towards her at all before. I think one stream before I did it, it wasn't even serious. It was something about why are you using John's Cat's name, and that's kind of effed up. That's like the only time I've ever addressed Baldcatt. How many times have y'all seen her go live and run her mouth about me, or talk about me, or commentate on me? How many times in the past 6 months? Many fucking times. It's not a goal of mine, Baldcatt. Like I said, you're not even that important to me, respectfully. Like, I'm not trying to take a dig. I just don't think very highly of you. And I don't think about, like, I just don't consider you someone that's important. Oh, yeah. Doxing everything and threatening to go even further. Well, I don't even talk to people in DMs anymore because of them. I don't even talk to people in DMs anymore because of them taking my messages and reading them and using them against me in the future. Even though it's like, even though I'm not even doing anything wrong in the DMs, they just reading it to put out private information about me. It's not like, oh, I was plotting and planning all this shit behind. I get it if I was doing that, but I wasn't even doing that. Oh, yeah, I know. We have it recorded. We do have it recorded. By the way, if y'all missed the news, Pat Maroc said she's going to not go after Geneva, that she just wants to move on and let it go. So fingers crossed that happens. Because Pat Maroc, I think no one wants to continue down that road. And it's only going to end up, never mind, I'm not going to say too much, but hopefully you stick to it. Because I'll stick to it over here. Has it ever been exposed you in DMs being shaders and doxes? I can't say I didn't. For 3 or 4 years, when I first got it started, and I became introduced to Momo and her friend Claudia in Vault. It did happen then. It did. It was before I came to YouTube. It was only on Instagram, and that's when I first got got into the mix. And they're like, this is what everybody does. I was like, oh, okay. And I did do it then, which I made apologies for when I first started my YouTube channel. I made apologies, like, yeah, I did participate in shit I'm not proud of. I just followed the lead, and I regret it. I shouldn't have done those things. But since then, no. The only thing that's happened since then is when Muzz was sending Jen stuff, and I told her that she should not be sharing that publicly, and that to leave the kids' stuff out of it and her mom's stuff out of it. That's pretty much the only thing I could think of. I mean, if anybody think of more, let me know. But so she said that yesterday, and then she continued. Well, that's disheartening, Geneva. I thought she stopped. But then again, I don't watch I have her blocked, so I can't see it. I can only see it when someone puts it up on the screen. Hey, Adam. Thank you for subbing. Bye-bye. Did she call that truce before or after Geneva's video last night? If after, that's really good. If before, I think she might end up breaking that, unfortunately. Geneva says she kept taking digs at her in other chats, so I don't know. Like I said, y'all, I have her blocked. I only see if someone puts it up on screen. So I guess I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just hope. I really hope there be a resolution in the future. I really do. Because neither one are happy and want to interact with each other. Like I said, show proof where I ever wanted Georgie Cat's information. And people gloss over how bad those group messages was. Completely gloss over it. I don't. They were horrendous. And if you didn't watch them, they're on John's. Go watch them. They were fucked up. The allegations they said about me, and the claims they made that I supposedly did as a teenager, and the claims they did about what I supposedly did to my son and all that shit, things I've already proved 1,000 times to be lies. They were effing horrendous. And they all participated in every single one of them. They all participated in the sending pizza shit too. To what? To what again? Docs. Right, but you own up to it and you made apologies. These people don't want to let it move on, though. Oh, okay. See, wait. Georgie was live last night on her backup. Was she covering me? So she's ban-evading. Georgie, you talk about getting me the platform while you're ban-evading right now? Because you're down for a week. You're down for a week. So how'd you go live last night? Don't worry. I'm going to go pay attention to that channel too then. I suggest you not snipe my stream though. Because I will, again, put in a strike. You can't do it. Don't do it. And cover my artwork, which you've been doing. So I don't think I really need to tell you that. But don't forget. Unbelievable. Well, I think maybe I need to send that channel to YouTube. Let them know she's ban evading. You know, you want to be an asshole, but no, I really don't want to. No, you can't, because I struck her while she was live. You remember when I was live and showing Muds that mosquito emoji I made of her, and she struck me while I was live, so I was down for a week? It's because if you strike someone while they're live, it takes them down for a week. So she's down for a week. No, she still has the channel, but she can't go live from it for what, 5 more days? It is strange, and all the time I'm like, why the fuck are we even here? Why do we care? But easier said than done. Like I say, if she just does it, steal it while I'm live, I don't care what she does. Cover my artwork because it's all copywritten. And don't play the entirety of my stream. And don't play it in the moment I'm live. And we're good. And we're good outside of that. Like I said, Georgie, do you want me to report to YouTube you're ban evading right now? Don't really care too much, but you want to try to report me for shit I'm not even doing? And you're trying to get me deplatformed because your accusation? Make it make sense. But you saying you have timestamps. You have timestamps with me saying I want your information? Please play it. Or, hey, send it to me on email and I'll play it right now. Send it to me in email right now, Georgie Cat. The timestamps of when I supposedly said I wanted your information, I was striking to dox you, and I'll play it. But you and I both know that doesn't exist because I never cared. I don't need your information. If I needed it, I'd get it from someone that we all know has it, but I don't. She did not remove strikes. Really? She thinks she removed all those copyright strikes? Does she? Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Well, actually, I'm not going to show you, but let's see. There's 3 that need information, which I'll follow up on that later. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikes that stuck. So what did she remove? What did she get removed again? The only reason they got the others removed because I didn't follow through with the court case. That's it. If I had just followed through, they would have all stuck. But no, they all fell off because I didn't follow through with it, because I didn't do it correctly, and information I didn't have. But go ahead and try to convince people you got all those removed then. Because I got all the emails that say the stuff will not be reinstated. Thank you for your email. The content at issue won't be reinstated while legal action is in process. As in the strike stick. And I've got tons of those emails. So go ahead. I paid the fees for another lawsuit. I paid the fees for my copyright once again. And I paid the fees for another lawsuit. I'm following it through this time. Like I said, this time I have the proof of everything I struck and why I struck it. So it should be an easy case. But she just girl, just say you want to be used by more people. Just say that. Say less. Say, I want to be used by more people because that's all I have to offer and that's the only way they talk to me. Just say that. Oh, man. But when I go live next, I'll give out the 10 memberships, guys. There was a stream yesterday for like 20 minutes. If y'all haven't seen that, if you're a member, there's a stream that I did the other night that as soon as I finished, I put it on members. So if y'all want to watch it, there's that. So if you're not a member, just make sure you're here tonight. And if you missed the stream from yesterday, it's available. But with all that being said, I will see y'all next time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. just hit the the thumbs up if you can. And I will see y'all next time. All right, bye, y'all.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion.